It is Saturday, June 2nd, 3:55 p.m. It is 19 degrees outside, feels like 23. I haven't been outside, but my dad turned off the AC because he said that it was kind of chilly outside, so looks kind of like it's gonna rain almost. Looks like there's some clouds in the sky. But yeah, I went to go pick up Dad yesterday from the airport. The drive there and back was fine. He brought back my favorite candy from Poland. It starts with a P, maczki is the second word. These little chocolates with a thing in there. Oh God. He brought back almost 8 pounds of these, so that'll be gone in like a couple days. He also brought back a couple of shirts. He brought back this Poland shirt, this a t-shirt made from cotton, and then he also brought back this one, which is made from polyester, which I like both of them very much. The red one is a medium. He said that the sizing was weird there, so he brought me a large as well. The white one's a large, and it fits well. There's not really that flag effect in the back, so that's nice. But those have to get washed because I still don't like wearing clothes that haven't been washed at least once before I've worn them. So those will get washed. So in the last, week, I've gotten a whole bunch of shirts. I got the Slayer shirt, I got the 2 shirts from Carla, and then these 2 shirts. So that's 5 shirts at least that I got. Maybe I'm missing one, but that was that. But today, and yesterday, I guess, I had a lot of fun playing Battlefield 1. I played probably for like 4 or 5 hours total, so that was awesome. A lot of fun there. Today I wanted to play some of the WoW beta, so for BFA. I've been kind of, I don't know, I woke up and I was just like, ooh, I really want to play, so we'll probably do that. The Las Vegas, Washington game 3 is on today at 8, so I'll probably watch that as well. The Marlies play their first Calder Cup final game today at 4, which is starting in about a minute, so I don't know if I'll watch that, but that's the thing that they're doing. But today what I want to talk about is watching the old me, because I've been going through some of the older vlogs that I posted just to see if there's anything that I can address or talk about that I talked about back then that was kind of either a concern or just something that I had in my mind. And there hasn't been anything in particular just yet, but one of the things I've noticed, well, I noticed 2 things about myself, and one of which is I don't know if it's cadence, but the way I speak is very different. It was very different back then, because back then I feel like it was almost like a personality that I put on for the videos, because I was trying to make the vlog channels a thing, and so I spoke a lot quicker. I felt, it feels like almost I had a lot more energy in my videos, and I was kind of just, I don't know, kind of extra, I think. And it's weird because now I feel like I talk a lot slower, I'm a lot more lethargic, it seems like, and I'm just talking normally, where I'm not really trying to entertain, I'm trying to just speak. And it's weird because that's kind of how I was back then. It's weird to see kind of that progression, because I was still at the time when I was kind of taking bits and pieces from people that, because I didn't know who I was, I didn't know how to be anyone, so I started taking bits and pieces from other people, like for example Shay Carl, Charles Trippy. I remember a couple of the people that I started taking from. I don't remember who else was there, but their personalities where I started to take from them, and I started to act like them and mimic them, and kind of combining all the different people. There was a whole bunch of people that I combined into that person, and that's kind of like the early beta version of who I was. And I think since then I've grown a lot into myself. I think that I currently am myself. I'm not any amalgamation of a whole bunch of people. I'm just myself, which I really like. So yeah, it's just weird hearing myself speak that quickly and that energetically, and I still talk like that sometimes, but for the most part it's kind of like this, where I'm just speaking normally. So I feel like I've calmed down in the last few years. But the other thing that I've noticed also, which I don't really like, is the amount of times that I curse in a video. Over the last few years, I've tried to make an effort to curse less, because I don't like cursing. I don't think it's really necessary. But in some of the videos I watch, it almost becomes like a filler word. Like for example, the F word is just a filler word that I say a lot, and that's just so unappealing, unattractive. It's just not really needed and unnecessary. And so I've somehow been able to do this thing where I can make a word make me feel uncomfortable when I say it. So some curse words I'm still kind of getting there, but for example, fag or fuck, those are words that when I say them, I feel uncomfortable. I don't like saying those words anymore. And sometimes I'll still say them. Not really fag so much, because I don't like that word, but the F word I'll say, when I'm angry or just kind of in the spur of the moment, I'll just say it. But I've made an effort to say it less. I've made an effort to swear less, because I don't like how much I used to swear, because I used to swear a lot. And I knew that, but kind of watching back these videos, and seeing that, it was just, ugh. It just, I don't know, it painted me in a light that I didn't really like myself being painted in. So I've been working on that, and I think that I've got a long ways to go, but it's a progress. And one of the things that kind of inspired me was two people that I used to work with at the office. One was a guy in my department, one was a lady who worked near our department, and both of them were always very chipper, always happy, in good moods, regardless of what was going on in their lives. Even if they're having a bad day, by my standards, they'd still be having, you know, a smile on their face. And that's something that I always wanted to, like, I aspired to do, is to always be able to put my, check my feelings, and always kind of outwardly express happiness, or try to be happy internally too. Like, always try to be positive. And that's something that I'm working on. Since I've gone to therapy, I think I've been trying to work on that, which I'll talk about in a future video. But that's something that I really admired about them, is that no matter what, they were always in a positive mood. Like, for example, the guy, one time he got into a fender bender and he came to work laughing about it, joking. Like, I would have been annoyed, very inconvenienced, probably a little angry, but he was just joking about it. And I was like, wow, like, I don't think I have that kind of patience, I guess, to do that. So I aspire to be like them. And the other thing is that both of them were people that never swore. I never heard the guy swear, ever. Like, I think shoot was the worst thing he ever said. And that's something that, like, I want to be that person that when you hear me swear, it's like, whoa, did you just swear? Like, it's a moment for people to hear me swear. Because that's really cool. I like that. Because one, that means that I'm not swearing a lot, but also two, it's like, it's just a thing about me, is that I can fill words without swearing, which is nice. But, so yeah, he never swore, and it was like, just thinking about him swearing is like a foreign concept. Like, I can't picture him swearing. I can't even picture him being angry. To be honest, at work we had this joke where literally we tried to figure out what it would take to make him mad, because he was always in a good mood. Like, we were like, well, I mean, I feel like he could, you know, this and this could happen, he'd still be laughing and joking, but like, it was like a meme at work. And then the lady, I only ever heard her swear once, and it was in the last couple of months before I got laid off, and she was telling a story at lunchtime, and she had swore, and it wasn't anything bad. I don't think it was like the F word. I think it was just kind of like bitch or something like that, or shit maybe. And I was like, everyone in the lunchroom, including myself, we forgot about the story entirely, and we were all focused on the fact that she swore, because we're like, we never heard you swear. We didn't even know you knew swear words. And so those two people are kind of the people that I look up to, or try to aspire to be like, in terms of both their positivity and their ability to not curse, because I think those are two really great qualities to have as a person. Not to say the people that don't have those qualities are bad people, it's just that I would like to have those qualities, because I think that would make, because I just like those qualities, and I would like to be able to describe myself as those two things. But that's the video for today. Like I said, I'm going to be watching a hockey game, playing some WoW, maybe some Battlefield, eating all those chocolates that my dad brought back, and yeah, so that was 7 days in a row posting a video. I've got a whole bunch of video ideas posted here that I want to talk about, and I'm probably just going to keep talking about stuff until I kind of either run out of ideas or don't feel like vlogging, and then hopefully I can post once a month at least, like I had said in the first video. So that's the video for today. I'll see you tomorrow, Mike. Have a good one. I don't know how to turn this off. The button's all weird. Here we go. No, that's not it.